As the rugby world turns its attention to Buenos Aires, one of the most intriguing test matches of the year is set to unfold as Argentina hosts the Springboks at the famous Vélez Sarsfield Stadium. On paper, South Africa arrive as clear favorites, but the story behind this contest is far more fascinating than a simple prediction. The home side, led by veteran captain Pablo Matera, enters the match in a period of transition, with several experienced players unavailable and a number of fresh faces being given an opportunity on one of the biggest stages in international rugby. At the same time, Rassie Erasmus has made major changes to his own team, but unlike Argentina, South Africa's changes come from an extraordinary depth of talent rather than necessity. The result is a matchup filled with questions, opportunities, and a chance for both teams to learn valuable lessons before even bigger challenges arrive later in the season. For Argentina, the absence of key figures creates an immediate challenge. The suspension of fly-half Tomás Albornoz means Los Pumas will be without their first-choice playmaker, while several established stars are either being rested or unavailable. The team contains 4 uncapped players in the matchday squad, highlighting just how much faith head coach Felipe Contepemi is placing in the next generation. It is a bold move, especially against a South African side that remains unbeaten in 2026 and continues to look stronger with every passing test. Despite recent setbacks, Argentina still possess the passion, physicality, and fighting spirit that have made them one of the most respected teams in world rugby. Playing at home in front of a passionate crowd can often elevate their performance, and that atmosphere is expected to play a major role during the opening stages of the match. South Africa, meanwhile, welcome back several important players who have spent time recovering from injuries. Captain Siya Kolisi returns for his first official test appearance of the year, bringing leadership and experience to a squad already packed with world-class talent. Alongside him are familiar names such as Eben Etzebeth, Lood de Jager, and the exciting Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu, all of whom add quality and confidence to the Springbok lineup. Although only 2 players remain from the team that defeated Wales in their previous outing, the strength of the squad has not diminished. In fact, one of South Africa's greatest advantages continues to be their incredible depth. Few nations can rotate so many players while maintaining such a high standard, and that depth could prove decisive as the game progresses. The tactical battle is expected to revolve around the breakdown and the speed of possession. Under the guidance of attack coach Tony Brown, the Springboks have evolved into a team capable of playing with greater tempo and creativity. Their recent victories have showcased an attacking style built on quick ball and rapid decision-making. Argentina understand this threat and will likely focus on slowing the game down, contesting every tackle and disrupting South Africa's rhythm whenever possible. Players such as Pablo Matera and Benjamin Grondona will carry huge responsibility in that area, knowing that limiting Springbok momentum may be their best route to success. However, executing that plan for a full 80 minutes is easier said than done. South Africa's powerful forwards, including Andre Esterhuizen, Cameron Hanekom, and Ilrai Lu, are capable of generating momentum through direct running and physical dominance, creating difficult situations for even the most organized defensive systems. Another area attracting significant attention is the scrum, particularly because of the international debut of Argentine prop Francisco Moreno. Making a first test appearance is always a special occasion, but facing the reigning world champions in one of rugby's most demanding positions presents a unique challenge. Every scrum will be closely watched as Moreno attempts to establish himself against a powerful South African pack. If he performs well, it could mark the beginning of an exciting international career. If the Springboks gain dominance in that area, However, it may create a platform for sustained pressure throughout the contest. Argentina do have reasons for confidence in the set-piece battle. The return of experienced lock Tomas Lavanini alongside Guido Petty gives the hosts valuable expertise in the lineout. Between them, they bring years of international experience and a deep understanding of opposition systems. Their ability to disrupt South African possession or secure quality ball for their own team could become a key factor in keeping the contest competitive. Beyond the tactical details, this match also represents an important moment for several individual players. For South Africa, much attention will focus on Cameron Hanekom, who continues to establish himself as one of the most promising number 8s in the country. With major fixtures against the All Blacks approaching, every performance matters, and this test provides another opportunity to strengthen his case for a bigger role. Equally exciting is the return of Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu, a player whose creativity and attacking instincts have already made him one of the most talked about young talents in international rugby. Whenever the game opens up, his ability to create opportunities could prove decisive. For Argentina, players such as Benjamin Grondona, Francisco Moreno, and several other less experienced squad members have a rare opportunity to demonstrate that they belong at this level. These are the kinds of matches that can define careers, and the motivation to impress will be enormous. The leadership battle between Pablo Matera and Siya Kolisi adds another compelling layer to the occasion. Both captains are respected figures within world rugby, known as much for their influence off the ball as their contributions with it. Matera carries the responsibility of guiding a relatively inexperienced group through a difficult challenge, while Kolisi returns eager to make an impact after spending much of the year away from Test rugby. Their presence ensures that neither side will lack determination or belief. Looking at the broader picture, South Africa enter the match with momentum, confidence, and a proven ability to finish strongly. One of the defining features of the modern Springboks is the effectiveness of their bench, often referred to as the famous bomb squad. Time and again, South Africa have demonstrated an ability to increase the intensity during the final quarter of matches, overwhelming opponents with fresh energy and world-class replacements. This strength could become particularly important against an Argentine side featuring several newcomers who may be experiencing the demands of elite Test rugby for the first time. The expectation among many observers is that Argentina will be highly competitive during the opening stages, feeding off the energy of the home crowd and the emotion of the occasion. The challenge will be maintaining that level throughout the full 80 minutes. South Africa's depth, experience, and physical power have repeatedly proven decisive in close contests, and that remains the biggest concern for the hosts. As kickoff approaches, anticipation continues to build. Argentina will believe they can produce a memorable performance in front of their supporters, while South Africa know a professional display would provide the perfect preparation for the important matches that lie ahead. Regardless of the final score, this test offers an intriguing blend of established stars, emerging talent, tactical intrigue, and international rugby tradition. The Springboks may enter as favorites, but Los Pumas have built a reputation for rising to the occasion when least expected. That combination should ensure a fascinating contest in Buenos Aires, where passion, pride, and opportunity will collide on one of rugby's biggest stages. As the rugby